Hi guys, it's me, Terry, of the Yarnjoy podcast. So this is July the 1st, 2018. So that means that we have now completed the second quarter of the year. And at the beginning of the year, as part of my crafty goals, I stated that I wanted to make quarterly update videos to see how I was doing, to re-examine or to look at the goals that I set at the beginning of the year, and to see how I'm doing, if I'm meeting the goals, have I forgotten about them. So let's go over them and we'll see how I've done on them. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, like I said, I had 8 goals. Let me see. Yes, I had 8 goals listed here in my notes. And the first goal was that I wanted to make a Christmas blanket. So then at the end of the year, I would have a blanket to put on my couch during the Christmas season. Well, and as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I am working on that. I am doing the Christmas character corner-to-corner Grafgan blanket, squares that will end up being a blanket. And I have just completed my sixth square, and so I'm right on track with that, because there's 9 squares plus there's a banner at the top and the bottom, and so that would give me 11. If I do one per month, that would give me 11 to get the pieces done, 11 months, and then put it all together, and so by Christmas I will have a blanket. So I am on point with that. Like I said, I have finished my 6th square, so that's good. Okay, so yarn goal number 2 was to tally the items that I make under categories to see how many of each type of item that I have made throughout the year. And I have done that as well. Okay, can you see? Yes, that board right there is a whiteboard or dry erase board that I've been keeping track of all the items that I've made. And so to total that up for this for the second quarter of the year, I have got, let's see, I wrote it down. Okay, so I have made 7 throws or blankets, you know, not bed-size blankets, but like lapgans or throws, afghans. I've made 7. Baby blankets, I've made 3 so far for this year. Squares, now these are just the crocheted granny squares, the squares that I've made for the 365 Days of Granny Square project. And I have made 155 squares. Can't believe it. And I've got more to go. So I am on track with that, because I believe, well, that is one of my goals, which I will, yes, I'll talk about that one in just a minute. So, okay, so I've made 155 squares. I have made 3 shawls. I have made 3 hats. I have made 11 amigurumis for this year. And now this right here is, it says project bags or totes. Now these could be crocheted or sewing with fabric bags, and the total for that I've made for this year is 5. I have made 2 wall decors. In fact, you can see them. It's the little bee flag right there, and then the Yarnjoy banner up at the top. And then so that was my tally of my projects that I've made and have completed. Okay. Okay, now the next goal number 3, says to make at least 6 items from patterns that I already own. This goes along with the Stitch Your Library Facebook group that I belong to, where we encourage each other to work or make or use patterns that we have purchased or have in our pattern library that we've had for a long time, and instead of, well, besides keep getting new ones, which I always do, to use some of the ones that we've had in our pattern library that we bought and then we never used them. So I wanted to set my goal. I set a goal for myself to make at least 6 items from patterns that I've had for a long time and never used. And so the tally for that so far is 2. I've made 2 of the 6, okay? And one object is finished. The number 2 object for this is in progress, but I am working on it. It is in progress though. Okay, and then let's see. So that means I need 4 more, at least 4 more before the year's out. I need to pick at least 4 more patterns out of my pattern library to make. Okay, and let's see, goal number 4 is to learn a new technique for a join as you go method. To join squares together. Okay, so I know the pattern that I want to learn, and it's a tutorial that I want to follow and learn how to join them together. Join as you go, but I have not done it yet. So that is still on my list of doing, okay? Okay, so number 5 says to finish the mitered square knit blanket. Okay, so I have a knitting project blanket that is a scrappy blanket that is made with mitered, different sizes of mitered squares joined with a join as you go method. But it is a knitting project, and I have not worked on that at all. I have it. It's something I had started quite a while ago, and I think maybe my last quarterly update video I did show it, but I have not even pulled it out and worked on it. So that one is still part of my goals. I have 6 months to work on that and finish it. We'll see. I just haven't been in the knitting mood here lately, so. Okay, and so goal number 6 is to finish with the 365 Days of Granny Square project. Okay, so for that one, as you know, I am still working on them. I've just finished number 200, let me think. I'm trying to remember. 225, I believe. No, 224, yes. And so I am on track with that. I calculated out how many more squares I needed, and I divided it. Well, I've been doing 6 per week, and so I divided that up to find out how many weeks left I have to finish the project. And I should be finished with this project of all 365 squares in December. Yes. Now, I did start this last year. I did not start this in January. I had, I don't remember what number I started on. I'd have to look back at my notes. But my goal was just to finish that project. And so if I keep going the way I'm going, I should be finished with that in December. Okay. Of this year. Okay. And let's see. And goal number 7 is to be finished with Christmas gift making by Thanksgiving. Okay, well, I have done so far of my Christmas gifts. I have completed 2. Okay, I've completed 2. Yes, but I have 3 that are in progress at the moment. So I will be finishing those directly, and then that will make 5. But as far as completed ones, I have 2. I have a shawl, and I have the patriotic Latgan blanket that I made the tutorial for. That is for a Christmas gift, and that is complete. The other 3 I have is just recently being showing. I have the sampler stitch blanket, Afghan, that one, and that one's a Christmas gift. And I'm doing the Mo of Change blanket by Frank or Randall, and that one will be a Christmas gift. Okay, so that one's in progress. And then also the robot hanging organizer that I'm working on, that I've been showing. That one is also going to be a Christmas gift. So there's the 3 additional ones. I'm just not finished with them yet, but they are in progress. Okay. And let's see. And then the last goal that I set for myself for this year was to make quarterly goal checkup videos, which here is number 2, because this is the end of the 2nd quarter. So I am on track with doing that as well. So I'm pleased with the goals that I've set. I mean, I'm keeping up with most of them. I have, I think of those 8, I have 2 that I have not worked on at all. So I need to remind myself and set myself a goal to do that. But besides that, I've been pretty much on track with what I was wanting to do, so that's good. That's good. So, how are you doing on your goals? Have you been looking at it and looking back to what you had set for yourself to do in January, or have you forgotten them? It's very easy to do. I know you get busy and it's just very easy to go on to other things and not think about them later. But anyway, maybe this video will, besides inspiring me to keep on with them, maybe it will inspire you also that maybe did set some goals to kind of take stock of what the goals that you have set and to see how you're doing on them. So I guess that's it for this video. Please comment below and let me know how you're doing on your goals. And it's never too late to set goals. You could set a, since this is the middle of the year, you could set a 6-month goal to have whatever done by the end of the year. And that would be kind of like, well, semi-goals or 6-month goal. I don't know. What would you call them? Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. And thumbs up if you like the video, maybe, or if maybe I've inspired you to rethink your goals and look at them again. And subscribe if you are not a regular subscriber. Please subscribe, and I will be back on Thursday of this week, and that will be my regular scheduled episode, and that will be episode 57, I think. Yeah. And see what I'm doing on my projects, and see what I'm doing, and if I've finished any of the projects, any new projects, and if I've started any other ones that are new. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in a few days on my next video. Bye.